Hello, hello. Hey Dawson, you wanna show up for the video? Heather said he's getting big. Yeah, he is growing. He's getting taller. He's staying pretty thin, but yeah, he's definitely getting taller. Welcome in, Blessed to Crochet, Adrian with Indiana Backyard Gardener. He's definitely getting taller. Simply Jan Homestead. Blessed to Crochet. I had my volume up on my live on my phone, which I like to keep it there. Welcome in, Jan.
Hello. How are you today?
And Kristen with Bella's Whisper Farmstead. Welcome in. So tonight is the Fall Fest Q&A live. I already did one over on Broken Hearts Ministry, but today we're going to do it a little bit different. Heather was in Fall Fest last year, but she had a good idea. She's going to pretend. Hello, Troy Sutton.
Yeah,
she's going to pretend that she's never been in Fall Fest before, and she's going to ask questions like she's you. Now, you guys can still ask all the questions you want. I'll bring them up on the screen and answer them if I see them. And so she's going to role play herself as somebody who hasn't been in it, but technically she has. I'm just telling you that. All right. So
I'm going to ask Gail different questions. Maybe I don't understand everything and stuff like that. So maybe it helps some people who might have some questions or something. So my first question, Gail, is if I'm not a content creator and I'm seeing this pop up, can I play the game still? Can I be
Yes. Yes,
so,
you can. You don't have to be a content creator to comment on the videos, win a semifinalist prize, or be the grand prize winner. Anybody's comment is a entry.
Okay, so if I don't have a channel and I make comments on all the collaborators' videos, it gives me a chance to be their semifinalist winner?
Yes.
Oh, and I may win a prize. Okay.
Hello, Lila Newton.
Yes. Okay, and then I could also possibly be the grand finale winner, too.
Correct.
Cool. Okay. Well, that's good to know, so you don't have to be a content creator. Well,
very true.
Very awesome. So I suggest if you aren't, join in the fun and watch everybody's wonderfully fun videos.
Yeah, you could win. Even if you don't win the big prize, you could win a semifinalist prize, which could still be really cool prizes. Some of the channels even sent out $50 gift cards last year. So that's some super cool prizes. So you definitely, all the videos are going to be in playlist. So just come to my channel, go through the playlist one by one and comment on all the videos.
So should we start off with the rules for Fall Fest or the Fall Fest co-host?
The guidelines.
Okay.
The blue side.
So this is if I decide as a channel if I want to join in, and what it would look like if I'm, a content creator. I don't know, this is so new to me. I've never done a collaboration and it's kind of scary. I don't understand everything, I don't think. Okay. So comment number 1 says comment on the registration video and send Gail an email at okay, so when you do your registration video, I need to make sure that I comment on it, and then I need to send you an email to make sure that I'm in, right?
Yes. I want the email to say I'm in, but I want you to also watch the registration video because I want to know for sure that you've heard all the guidelines and the rules that to call out in your video. Okay. I want to make sure everybody's heard it. I literally have a highlighter where I'm highlighting who's watched it, and I'm going to give them a few weeks. If they haven't watched it, I'm going to actually send out a group email to those who haven't commented, and they'll have to comment on the video. It could be any comment. You could say hi, as long as I know you were there. That I want to know you were there, and you're
So is that kind of like, so that way, like, and I comment that way, like I can write down, like if I had questions or I was a little confused about something, I could ask you.
You can ask me questions in email, or you can ask me questions in the comment section of the registration.
That's a good idea. That makes it really easy.
Either
Okay.
way, either way.
Okay. Required this year, this is number 2, and I printed them out. And she has them posted, the list. You can write them down if you don't have a printer. Required this year to share out other videos on your community tab. This helps us get more views and grow our community. So is Fall Fest for you to grow your community and get more friends and just get to know more people?
It is. Okay. It helps. I heard about a lot of crochet channels doing these giveaways. Also, there was the Harvest Moon giveaway. And I thought, I wonder if I could do something like that. So I started writing stuff down. I actually thought about it a couple of years before I put it together. This will be my 3rd year for Fall Fest, but my intention was to help small channels to grow their community. And I literally have crochet channels, paper crafting channels, vlogging channels, homesteading channels, cooking channels, gardening channels. There's like a whole mix of different genres. So it's a great way to grow your community. And there's a lot of people still following each other from last year. Paper crafters commenting on homesteaders, and homesteaders going to paper crafters going to homestead meetups because they didn't know about it until they started hanging out in this group, and they're like, "Oh, they have meetups. Let me go."
Yeah, so it's like widening your what do you call it? Like the people in the area.
Widening your network. Widening your network. Hello, Juan Perez. Welcome in. Hello, Life with Tanisha Marion. Welcome in.
So for me, like talking to people that are watching my video that I make for Fall Fest, it would probably be good to say, like, hit that little bell icon so that you get notified when I do pick my semifinalists.
Yes, I created a few roles for the commenters to help those friendships to stick. One is turn the notification bell on. One is watch the video in full, and one is to like the video, because a lot of people will do what you ask them to do if you ask them nicely. So why not ask them? They may actually do it.
Yeah, that's important because you want to make sure that you know if you're a semifinalist on the channels that you enter to. That's a good.
This is one of the things that I've always wondered. Like, why would a person, a follower, friend your channel and then unfriend your channel? Because a channel that does giveaways, guess what? They do giveaways again. So if you unfriend that person, you've not actually.
You might miss out.
You might miss out on their next giveaway. So they might do Fall Fest, and they might turn around and do Christmas in July, and they might turn around and do Ariella's collab, and they may turn around and do Heather's collab and Luann's collab and all these other collabs, and they might do their own giveaways. So giveaways channels who commonly do giveaways do lots of giveaways. So why would you unfriend them? Because they're going to do more giveaways.
Right. Okay. So number 3 says, do not do your entry video as a live or premiere. Just do it as a video because.
Yes, Lila Newton, I am.
Yeah, because if you do your video as a live or a premiere, you can't use the random comment picker.
Yes, so that's the only reason. I'm not trying to be bossy. It's going to make it hard for you to pick your winner, because are you going to pick from, like, if you're doing a live, are you going to pick from the live comments or from the comments that happen after? And there's no way to get those two groups together. You know what I mean? So that needs to be just a regular old video.
Okay, so what if I've never done a live comment picker, and that's really making me really nervous? I don't know how to do
that. If I can talk to you on the phone. I can send you the video where I've already shown people how to do that, like about 2 years ago. I can, if I absolutely need to, and you're just totally intimidated, I can actually pick your winner for you, because I can pull up the link for your video and pick your winner and just say, semifinalist for Bella's Whisper Farmstead or whatever
Right.
the
And this
channel
is
is.
on a specific date that I choose on my video for everybody to get all their comments in on my video, and then I use that random comment picker, right? And it picks one of those out of my comments.
Yeah, it's pretty
Okay.
easy. I'm not very tech savvy, and I can do it. So if I can do it, like, anybody can do it. And at the very least, if you totally are intimidated by all electronics, you can always sit down with a piece of paper and write all those names down and put them in a hat
And just
you
show
can do it the old-fashioned way. If you want to do it the old-fashioned way, go for it.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with. I have no problems with that.
Yeah,
Welcome
just
in, travel and gardening with TJ.
Cool. Okay, so number 4 says use the hashtag FallFest24 giveaway in your title and description box, so that Gail knows.
So I can find your videos and add them to the playlist. But also I want you to tag me and use the hashtag, because I want it to be foolproof. I want to make sure when I hit my notification bell button there, it shows me everything it's trying to tell me, and I can go in and watch the video and add it to the playlist, and share it, and do all the things I always do.
Okay, and then number 5 says mention my channel and email address in the first minute of your video, so that others know how to get in contact with you, I'm assuming?
Yeah, because at the very beginning of the collaboration, like, say if you make your video on Monday, people are going to still have another week that they could still join. If they'll email me, like that first week when the videos are coming out, if they want to email me and say, hey, I saw all these videos, I want to join in. Am I too late? No, you're not. You're still going to have that whole week. So, and even if you email me on whatever date it ends, Friday or Saturday, and you want to get yours done on Monday, I'm still going to give you a little bit of leeway. I don't want you to go too far out, because I don't want you to go through all that trouble and not have the time. But I'm going to have there's going to be a little leeway on that. So you could, if you decide at the last minute, you can email me and say, hey, Gail, can I still get in on this?
So does anybody have any questions so far with the first 5 questions? If you have questions, don't be afraid to ask. If you have any questions whatsoever, this is we're trying to kind of go through it as, so that maybe if somebody was confused or just wanted to know more about how it works.
Some people were very intimidated by that YouTube random comment picker, but it's so easy, guys. I am not tech savvy, and I can totally do it.
Yeah. Okay. So number 6 says, please give me your semifinalists at least 72 hours, which is 3 days, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or more hours to contact you by email. So you should make sure you have your email address in your description, so that way your semifinalists can contact.
Yeah, because last year some people were trying to do 24 hours, and that is just not enough time. I think everybody needs 3 days. I set the grand prize drawing at October 22nd. But if I see we're not getting enough, we don't have enough of the semifinalists picked yet, I can always move that date back, and I will make an informational video. And I have had to do that before, but I think that you'll have plenty of time.
Okay, and so number 7 says, please be sure to say USA only in the videos. That way people don't have to worry about shipping costs outside of the US, because shipping, as we all know, is a little spendy. Again, you don't have to send a semifinalist prize, but you do have to send a finalist prize for the final winner that Gail will draw out of everybody's finalists.
And those that are worried about the cost, you can do a prize as small as $5. on up. I didn't put a cap on it because some people can afford a $50 gift
like
card.
some seeds or
Yeah, some people could just, put a few seeds in there. And if you times that little bit times, 50 to 70 prizes, that's still a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff.
Hello,
That's
Smoking and G Sharp. Welcome in.
Yeah, welcome in. Okay.
So this is a great way to grow your community. If you're a small channel, or even if you're under 10,000 guys, it's a great way to broaden your community.
Yeah, exactly. So so make sure you say USA only in your videos. Okay, number 8 says, please email your semifinalist mailing address. So the semifinalists will have to give you their email address, not in the video, but in email form. Don't ever put your addresses online. So send it to, like, if my channel.
Because last year they didn't all send their mailing address. The reason I want the mailing address at the time of semifinalists is because the night of the grand prize drawing, the next morning or that night of, I start emailing channels that information. So I need to already have it so I can get that information out like ASAP.
Right. Okay. That makes sense. So let's see. Number 9, I would like everyone to draw at least twice for a semifinalist, because sometimes the person after 72 hours doesn't respond, and I've had that happen a few times.
Yeah.
One backup person. So if person number 1 doesn't ever email you, then you pick your second person as your semifinalist winner, and then you contact them. Well, you make a little video saying you're the new semifinalist.
Yeah, and what you could do is, like, if you put out your semifinalist video and that person doesn't contact you and you're going to draw again, you could always set that video to private draw again, because sometimes they'll try to contact you after the 72 hours and you've already drawn for another person, and you can't obviously give that really long made crochet blanket out or again because you only made one.
Yeah. So you have to be clear in your video that you're drawing a new person after 72 hours if they don't email you.
Yeah.
So make sure you say that. Let's see, where are we at? Number 10, tag Gail in your entry video so that she can add you to the playlist. Let's see, 11. And tag, if you don't know what tag means, you just do the @ Gail.
And you just start typing Gail and it should pop up.
Yeah, so that way it'll like notify her of that. Okay, so then let's see. What if your name doesn't appear on the Fall Fest playlist? Like if I did all my things to email, I emailed you and I watched the video and I commented and I'm not showing.
So if you make your entry video and you're watching your watch and literally it's been like 2 or 4 hours and I've not added you to the playlist, and you tagged me and did all the things, email me and say, hey, I put out my entry video. I don't see it in the playlist. I'm not going to see it as an insult. I'm going to see it as thank you for helping me out. And I'll go ahead and
nobody needs to get mad or anything. Yeah.
And I get a lot of emails during Fall Fest. So just a warning, and be sure to put your channel name in your email because sometimes your channel name doesn't match. Right. And so that's very confusing for me. So say like Linda, her channel's Another Time. Well, if I didn't know her name was Linda because I never met her before, I would be really super confused by it.
Yeah. Yeah, or like me, I'm Milk and Honey Heritage Farms. Well, who's that?
Milk and Honey Heritage Farms. Hello, Susan, the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. Welcome in.
Okay, so number 12, please keep your video 3 to 5 minutes long so people can move to the next video. So, Gail, what's in the video? What's in the 3 to 5 minutes? What should we be doing?
You're gonna it's so simple. Mm-hmm. You're gonna say, I'm joining the Fall Fest 24 giveaway hosted by Broken Hearts Ministry and Gail Southern Living. This is my semi-finalist video. I'm going to draw for a winner from this video. There's a playlist with all these videos on Gail Southern Living and Broken Hearts Ministry. I'm going to call out 10 rules. I'm going to ask them for a secret word or phrase, and I'm going to say goodbye. That's pretty much all it is.
So because I'm really nervous about doing like a collaboration, I don't want to mess anything up and stuff like that. Would it be okay if I write down or type out or print or something the rules and actually have them in front of me to read? That's okay.
Yep. And
Okay.
if you're not as comfortable with verbalizing the rules, you can just make a little simple video and just put the rules in the description box. That's okay too.
Or
you're covering yourself for all the things. If you want to make it a 2-minute video and then just throw the rules in there and that makes you more comfortable, by George, do that. But I suggest it needs to be 3 minutes at least, because 3 minutes is how long it takes, according to Kevin at Tuber Chat. That's how long it takes for the friendship with your channel to stick.
Oh yeah, I bet you she is, Troy. Well, anyway, like for me, like I like writing down the instructions or the rules or channel names and stuff like that, because sometimes I'm in my head trying to make sure I'm getting everything down. And I'm like,
You should have seen the one I wrote out for Tammy. I wanted to be sure to remember the channel names because you get all, and then I wanted to remember all the details, and then the disclaimer. Like I don't normally type out everything, but when I'm doing something specific, like My Home Apothecary, I want to remember everything. So I literally typed everything out. Just like for this, I typed everything out. Sometimes I do that because this is easier to read than index cards with my messy handwriting. Welcome in, Nancy, with Our Treasure Home.
Okay, so number 13 says, please include a secret word, phrase, or ask a question so that YouTube doesn't think everybody's just randomly doing the same thing, right? Is that?
It's so people won't copy and paste their because one of the crochet community collabs, there was channels copying pasting the same comment over and over again. So really we call that rule out, but really it's not necessary anymore because we're going to say a secret word. Say the word dolphin in your video. Say the word I love fall because, or you could ask them a question. What state do you live in, or whatever?
What's your favorite fall recipe?
Exactly. Anything like that.
Okay. That makes sense. I mean, as long as I really like that, how you typed everything out so you can follow along. And again, like if I'm making my video and I'm reading this, like, one number to the next, then I can't miss anything. And if I fumble, I fumble. So, it's okay.
Yeah.
Right. So number 14 says, request but not required. Include a handmade or store-bought scarecrow in your video, or perhaps a costume. So you could go to the store and film like scarecrows, right, that are at the store. You don't necessarily have to purchase one, or if you didn't have anything to make one, or use some fall decor maybe. Right?
You can use your Halloween costume from last year.
Yeah. So you can make it funny. You can read it last year.
Humor is welcome. It's not required, but it's welcome. Funny is great. People love funny. And remember, they're going to remember you from your video. That's their first impression of you. So you're laughing.
I'm remembering last year. So I did a Fall Fest skirt, like a big skirt. And I had a cowgirl hat on. I was laying in the water trough and did a short. And I was pretending like I was sleeping in the water trough. And my son said, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "What? What?" And he's like, "It's Fall Fest." And I'm like, "It's Fall Fest giveaway." And I jump out of the water. That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was fun. So
That was
you
funny.
can make it fun, or you can
Yeah.
just, sit
I
in
have
your
something
garden
kind of
or
I have
house.
something kind of exciting for my Fall Fest video this year, so I'm looking forward to
It'll be
it.
fun to see what everybody does.
Yeah, it is. It is. And you don't have to be interesting or funny. You can be boring if you want to. It's fine. It's all good. We
Well,
still love you. We still
you
love you.
can just do it, just say
Just do
it.
it regular if you
You
want
could,
to. Yeah, humor is
set-
cool. Humor
you
is
could
cool.
set your dining room table if you had fall decor, or just keep it simple. It's okay.
What video do you make for Fall Fest? You just call out the rules and the secret question, and that's pretty much it. Is that what you're talking about, Jan?
So what I would do is I would be like, "Hi, I'm."
You can go back to the Fall Fest playlist last year, Fall Fest 23 on my channel. You can go back and you can hear 50 people do that same video in
Yeah,
50
to give you
different
an
ways.
idea, right?
I mean, if you need an example, there's at least 50 examples from last year's playlist. Just
Yeah,
type in the word Fall
yeah.
Fest on YouTube and it will come up a million videos. Seriously, because this is the third year. Hello, Paula Mulford.
Yeah,
Welcome in.
so I would be just like, "Hi, I'm Sally from Sally's Goofy Channel. Welcome to my channel. I do all kinds of wacky stuff, and I'm doing this Fall Fest thingy-majiggy called Fall Fest
Just the registration
24 with
video.
So then you read the rules.
Yeah, what I called out in the registration video, y'all don't have to say all that, guys. You're just saying the
You
10.
can type it out in the comment.
There's two sections. There's the
well.
guidelines for the host and there's the rules for the commenters. So you're going to do the smaller section is the section because in the video description box of this video is all that stuff. Plus, I can email you a copy of what she's looking at. This right here, I can email you a copy of this thing, and you just print it, and you'll have a paper copy of it.
Or you can write it down.
You can write it down if you're very patient.
Yeah, I've had to do it. Let's see, where else are we at? The semifinalist prize is optional. So if you have to pick your semifinalist winner, but you don't have to give a semifinalist prize. That's optional. But the grand prize, which every single channel will do when Gail picks the grand prize winner, gets prizes from all the channels that are involved. Okay, so Jan says, so you just do an entry video of 3 to 5 minutes. Yes.
Yes, you just do it. It's just a little. You're not going to do a 12-minute video like I did. You could do a little 3-minute video, and if you don't even call out all the rules, put them in the description box. If you'd rather type it than say it, then do it like that.
Yeah, you'll be like, "Hi, I'm simply Jan Homestead, and I'm doing Fall Fest 24," and just state a few of the rules. 3 to 5 minutes long.
I know that when I get into the details, I like intimidate people and they're going, "Oh my gosh, I'm all stressed out." Like me with my apothecary video, but it's so simple. You just come on, say your
name, and
say who the host is, say my email on the playlist and the 10 rules, your secret word, boom, you're done. That's it.
That would be
you can do it in 2 minutes, huh? What?
Loose Faucet. I think Loose Faucet might be interested in this. Okay, so that's funny. Ooh, okay. Anyways, so your prize for your semifinalist, if you choose to give a prize, or your finalist prize, does not have to be store-bought. It doesn't have to cost $1 million. You can go to the thrift store and buy a little game. Make sure all the pieces are.
It can be store-bought, or can be
or
digital, or a gift card, or seeds, or a million other things.
Or you could mail some stickers or seeds, or
Yeah.
Or just
Yeah.
a card saying you're amazing. Right? I think that's beautiful.
Oh, look at that would make me very happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't
Did
seen
you
it at
guys
all.
see Luann's anime? Her
I
sister
think
anime
Luann
show?
and anime should have like a, what do you call it when two people are like competing it against each other, like a cook-off or something? But
Oh, like a dance off,
yeah, but something else between.
like a comedy of two.
Yeah,
Back and
like they can be like, but I can do whatever.
yeah. Ariella has a character too that she does.
Really? Wow, we could
Yeah.
have character day.
You have to go all the way back though to see Ariella's.
Oh,
I think those videos are still up, but you had to dig. You'll have to dig for that.
okay. So semi-finalist prize is not. You don't have to do that, but you can if you want. Makes it fun, right? And then the finalist prize is recommended, and it doesn't have to be big, or it could be grand, whatever you choose,
Yeah,
right?
The grand prize is mandatory, but nobody says it has to be expensive. It could be $5.
I want a Ferrari.
Or whatever. It could be whatever, you know.
Yeah. Okay. And so prizes may be handmade, store-bought, digital, or gift cards. Okay, so number 17, the semifinalist drawing videos can be live or a premiere. So after you make your entry video, when you do your drawing, you're going to do the random comment picker or draw in a hat of the names of the people who commented on your video, right?
Oh, were you reading that?
Are you reading it? I was asking you a question, lady.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm watching.
I'm really confused. I don't know what to do. So my semi-finalist drawing video, I can do it as a live or a premiere. That's fine, right?
Yeah. The
Okay.
drawing video can be a live premiere or an actual video.
Okay. Yeah. Squirrel. Gail was lost.
Yeah. I was getting interested with the comments, and you were talking. Sorry.
I think, yeah. So number 18, thumbnails are available upon request but aren't required, right? I mean, like, what the heck is a thumbnail? I'm a new channel, sorry. I don't know those things yet.
It's the pretty little picture in front of your video. That pretty little picture right there. Some people like to leave it what it is, but if I do that, my mouth is wide open. I'm doing something stupid, and so no.
Oh yeah, I've seen them where they're like,
you have this, yes, and I've been on people's lives, like up on a panel where the picture of me is doing something stupid, and I'm like, please change the picture. It looks horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do that. You can schedule Blessed to Crochet. You can schedule it out to come out on the date it's supposed to.
Oh, that brings up a very important point. So the collab starts September 2nd. Your video cannot post before 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Do not post the day before. Do not post at 6 a.m. Do not post at 5 a.m. or 3 a.m. It needs to post from 8 a.m. Central Standard Time.
On what day is that?
September 2nd.
Okay, so if you have something happening, you can make it to where it's scheduled to come out at that time on that day. And if you need help on that, email Gail if you need help to set it up, to schedule it out.
Yeah, that's what I love. I have my videos scheduled out for the week. Whatever I'm going to do this week's already scheduled. So
So Blessed,
I actually already did my my entry video for my other channel. I already did that one already, but I didn't do this one yet because I have something special I'm doing in it. So
Okay, so can you make your own thumbnail, or do you get one from you? And if you make your own thumbnail, does it have to be something particular or anything?
On your thumbnail, it can be whatever you want it to be. I would love for it to be fall-like, like up here with the little thumbnail.
Yeah, or you
Logo thing I made up there. I would love for it to be fall-like, but it's yours. You do whatever you want. I made thumbnails. If you just don't like making thumbnails, then just email me and say, hey, I want some of your thumbnails, and I'll give you a few to pick from, and you just grab whichever one you think and just put it in front of there. Let me read what she said here.
Sorry, guys.
Okay. Yeah. So just get your video ready. You know what you could do, even if you don't know how to schedule, but I can give you my number. But even if you don't know how to schedule, you can get it and schedule it way far out. Well, no, if you don't know how to schedule, just send me an email. We'll talk on the phone. Once you get your video, just give me I'll help you through it. I'll help you. Just email me. I was trying to explain it. I was like, wait a minute, I don't know how to explain that without saying schedule it. But I have to do it while I'm on the phone with you.
The pumpkin and the leaves up in the corner.
I want to make sure I get the video.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. Yes.
You can use your garden. You can dress up. You can use scarecrow.
Little homestead.
You can be a scarecrow or a pumpkin you could be a vegetable.
Hey, and if you're shy, technically, you don't even have to be like in the video. Some people have made up their videos, and Rushing Wind Mountain is one of them.
Yeah, you could be like
where
this.
She makes up an ASMR type video and just screenshots what she wants it to say.
Oh, yeah, that would be nice.
If you're shy, you don't have to be in the video.
Yeah,
you could point it at the lake and talk. You can do screenshots and just show your garden. You don't have to be. If this here bothers you, don't worry about doing that. You don't have to do that.
And you can have the words pop up on the screen too.
I know.
Like one time I did a video where I used index cards, and I held the index cards up of each whatever was next.
Yeah. I used to, in the very beginning, I used to make index cards to know what to say.
There's Taz.
Yeah.
Hello.
Do you have any questions about Fall Fest? Hey, you. Come back.
Hey,
I'm looking like, where'd you go?
I'm quick.
How you grow?
About the rules or anything about making your entry video?
You can make your thumbnail, or you can get it from me, whichever way you want to do that. Blessed to Crochet. Okay, thank you, Jan, for coming in.
Oh, she'll tell me what to do. She'll tell me what to do.
You know what he did? He grabbed this paper and he was reading. He was reading stuff. Then he ran off with it, and I couldn't find it.
Yeah, I do that.
See that? You don't have to worry about it. He can just read right off the sheet here.
Yeah. Okay, so we understand about the thumbnail now.
Whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do.
And so Gail says, please contact me if you don't know how to use YouTube Random Comment Picker, and she can try and help walk you through it or move forward from there to pick your semifinalists. Yes, prayers.
It shows on my other thing here. It shows.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Katie's been Yarnfield sent me a super chat. Thank you, Katie, for the super chat. I just wanted to say that real quick. It popped up on my phone, but not over here. So thank you, Katie, for the super chat. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that was nice. You Grow, You Row, are you going to enter in Fall Fest 24 this year? I hope that everybody does. Because Because if everybody enters, that means we're sharing our communities, because we all have different people
We do.
that subscribe to our channels, and if we're all doing this together, maybe it'll help our channel. Well, it will help our channels grow, right? A little bit or a lot.
Yeah.
And so just getting out there and letting other people in different communities know, hey, there's a channel over here that I never knew was there, right?
Yeah, every year I get new channels emailing me. Already I've had 3 channels email me that I've never heard of before that are new to my community. So that's really cool.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to
me.
Spread your wings. And
so if everybody in the collaboration would tell a friend and try to get a friend, we would be double the size. Now, right now I have 24 people signed up. I made a video earlier of who's in. That's just in case you guys are super supportive and you want to go by and start supporting some of those channels now. You know who they are because they're all in the description box. Now, I'm hoping when we finish this live today, some of you guys will email me and say you're in. And that way, I can add some more names to that list. I would really love to get about 80 channels, but I'd be happy.
And if you can share this video about, maybe not just this video, but any Fall Fest videos that Gail's putting out there, share them. You can text them to people. You can.
The entry videos.
Share. Because
I've sent them to my mom before. Hey, Mom, enter this contest. And I don't know if it was last year or the year before, but I'd send her like 1 or 2 a day for her to watch and comment on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because your mom, your sister, your brother, your husband, anybody can join and win and all the things. You just have to be willing to send your mailing address to that channel so they can.
Yeah. So right now it's sharing it out, getting the word out for people who want to be collaborators in the Fall Fest, and also sharing it out so that people who aren't collaborators will want to enter and comment on all the videos, because the more entries, the more we grow, the more we meet people, the more communitying we are doing, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the fire.
Yes, we're going to schedule it on September 2nd, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. And if you and so she knows how to schedule it. So just schedule it on that day. Whatever you got going on, don't even worry about it. Just go at the end of the day when you have time and look at all those comments.
Yeah, you don't have to be present.
Yeah, you don't have, once your video's out, you'll be in the playlist and you'll be so shocked at how many comments you get. There's a lot of people over in the crocheting community that come over and participate in these giveaway type things, and so you will be shocked. You can go back to last year's videos and see how many comments people got. That'll give you kind of an idea of the.
Yeah, so last year was my first year, and let me tell you, I was really nervous. It was my first ever collaboration, and I wasn't used to having my picture taken or being videoed because I didn't like that.
Yeah,
I was so nervous of messing up. I didn't know how to do all the technical computerish stuff and all this and that. So you can ask people to help if you need any help with anything. Email Gail. Don't ask me because I don't know. I mean,
well, you got a printout. Plenty.
Yeah, right. But on the technical things, I don't know. We can. I can also, if you send me an email and you want a copy of this, if you don't want to ask Gail or forgot to, you can ask me and I can send you an email with copies of these too.
Hi, Nanny Tam. And even you guys who don't want to join, we still need supporters that go by and just watch all these videos. So that's perfectly okay too. Just go by and your name can get drawn 1 time or 5 times. I'm not putting a cap on that. You could be a semifinalist as many
Yeah.
times as, and that
You could
determines
be-
how many times your name is put on
Yeah.
the wheel.
You could be a semi-finalist winner on like 10 different channels. That just means those 10 different channels are giving Gail your information. That means 10 times in the drawing of, let's say there's 80 people in the drawing, your name would be in there 10 times. So it doesn't hurt. And
Yeah.
and also the what am I trying to say? The channels that are entering the collaboration, they can also make comments too on all everybody else's.
Collaborators can win. There's only one person who can't win, and that's me. So if you are making your video and you do your drawing, you draw Broken Hearts Ministry or Gail Southern Living, draw again. I'm going to comment on your videos because I want you to know I watched your video.
Gail,
But I want you to know that I watched your video, but I don't want to participate in I don't want to win. I want y'all to win. So
can you please send Jan a copy of the Fall Fest instructions? And
Sure.
last year I had a clipboard. I used a clipboard and clipboarded my notes, and my notes were messy, but
yeah,
it doesn't.
Well, it helps. Yeah. Yeah. I do have what I did was before I laminated it, I took a picture of it. And so that's what you got was the picture of it. And then after I took pictures of both sides, then I laminated because I knew it wouldn't take a very good picture if it was shiny. So I have a copy of that, both sides.
Yeah. So this one is about talking about Fall Fest 24 and how everything works and when the dates are. So we haven't
talked about the dates, have we?
No. Well, I'm looking at them.
You're looking at the dates. Yeah. Yeah. Or did you get through all the things you were gonna say? I guess.
Yeah, I think so. Because the last two were you can introduce yourself and talk about your channel at the beginning if you want. It's your
and don't forget to mention there's a playlist that they can follow. That's important because if we don't mention that there's a playlist, they're going to put in that hashtag, and only certain people are going to come up. So that's not going to be good for the smaller channels because their name's not going to come up so readily. And so it's good for everybody to get more views if they follow the playlist in order.
Yeah. And so this is to grow our channels, grow our community, and maybe learn new things from other people. Right?
Yeah.
Yep. So this month is about sharing out.
Share. And by share, I mean share the entry videos when they're coming out. So you're in the collaboration, share other people's stuff. They'll share your stuff.
Yeah. So like
pick a friend, pick a stranger. That's a great way to make new friends is share somebody you don't know's video. That's a great way. But share your friends too. But share strangers, people you don't know. That's a good way to get to know them.
Yeah.
I meet new people every year with Fall Fest, and I'm still following them. One of them is Addie with Crazy Crafter Adventures. She was over at the Ozark meetup. I got to meet her in person. She's a paper crafting channel, but she started going to these homestead meetups, and hanging out in the homestead community. But I don't think she was doing that before Fall Fest.
I'm trying to remember last year when I did mine. I'd have to look back. Well, I mean, it's changed because it's been a year.
Yeah, you can tag the channel if they're a channel, but sometimes, Jan, they're not channels. There's a lot of non-channel people commenting on these videos. It just says Joe Smith and Ariella Henderson or whatever. They'll be just like random people names. They're not just channels. So that's why it's so important to turn on notifications and watch the videos all the way through so they stick and they'll know if their name is drawn.
Yeah. So This will be my second year doing Fall Fest, and Gail's the host of Fall Fest. This is the third year. Oh my goodness, sorry guys. The dogs are going nuts.
Thank you, Daigo Crochet.
Hi, Ariella. So yeah, last year when I did it, I think I got 50 or 60 new friends for me. And mind you, my channel was probably like 300 subscribers or something at the time. So a very new, small channel.
Hi, Ariella.
Of like, what was it? Let's see. I was only like 4 months into my channel, and I got like 50 or 60 new friends from doing it.
That's a great time. That's a great time to do a collaboration. And the more we share each other's entry videos out, the more the collaboration will grow, because Heather knows different people than Daigo Crochet, and Daigo Crochet knows different people than Ariella, and DJ knows different people than Serena. We all know different people in our communities. So if we share each other's entry videos, it gets them more views. Then they turn around and share your video that gets you more views and more people. So that's why the sharing is so important. It grows the collab. It grows the views in the community. That's the question you were probably answering there. Okay. I'm bringing up her jokes for people to read.
Yeah, I was laughing about it. She does good.
Yeah. I'd like to meet Serena. I bet she's interesting.
Yeah. Serena, are you joining?
I think I believe Serena's a supporter.
A supporter? Well, hopefully you join in and comment on all the channels, even if you're not, I'd like to see DJ join in the collaboration.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Daigo Crochet is in, and Ariella is in. Row. I'd like to see her join.
If you know anybody that you can think of that might be interested or hasn't heard about Fall Fest, you could also tag them.
You should do a video, DJ.
Yeah.
But it's September 2nd is when the videos need to post.
Yeah. So.
And my email is scrolling across the bottom. So I'm hoping at the, that you guys are starting to send out these emails. So the dates are that she's pulling up there. Entry videos come out between September 2nd and 8th. Semifinalist drawings come out between October 2nd and 8th, which gives them a month to comment on your videos. And the grand prize drawing is October 22nd. I have not decided if that's going to be a live or a video. I haven't decided.
I'll join you if you want to do a live.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You have to send an email to this email, and you have to watch the registration video and make a comment. The comment doesn't have to be anything, but hi, Gail. Just so I know you've watched it, you've heard the guidelines, you know all the things that are in the video.
When's the registration video?
The registration video? Oh, that came out on Monday.
Okay, so it says registration
video. The one with the pumpkin on it, that's the registration. The reason I want everybody to comment on it is to make sure they've heard everything at least once all the way through.
Well, that seems simple.
Because people miss details, and they won't miss if they've heard it. They heard it here and they heard it there. They heard it twice already. Then they'll remember it, and stuff like that.
Yeah, and make sure when you email, each time you email Gail, because she's going to be getting a ton of emails to say, this is Susie from blah, 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 blah channel.
And if there are channels who are willing to donate a prize to the collaborators who are sharing the entry videos, if anybody's willing to donate a prize to give to collaborators for sharing And I will be going down the list. I know this sounds terrible, but I'm going to go down the list. I'm going to see who's sharing. I'm going to be watching. Like Santa, I'm going to be checking it twice, guys. I want to see who's sharing.
Well, hopefully your list is like super long.
Yeah, I hope it'll take me a bit to get through the list. But yeah, I'm definitely excited about it. And like I said, we're at 24 right now. And I'm hoping by the time this live ends, we'll have some more emails that I can add some more names to the list.
Yeah. So if you're thinking about doing Fall Fest and you're a little confused or you have any questions, please reach out.
Okay. Let me answer her question. Okay, here we go.
Good question.
We had a request for it, so we're gonna answer this question.
That's a good question.
What channels are joined in? Gail Southern Living, Broken Hearts Ministry, The Hillbilly Chicken Ranch, Lou Ann's Kitchen, Blackberry Rock Homestead, Milk and Honey Heritage Farms, Life in the Piedmont Homestead, Mountain Grandma, Our Treasured Home, Another Time, Two Crochet Curious with Joanna, Maritza's Yarn and Crafts, Life with Tanisha RN, Garden State So-and-So, Taz Adventures, Daigo Crochet, Blessed to Crochet, Ariella Viking Venture and Victuals, Crystal the Yarny Chicken and Crazy Cat Lady, Living My Best Life at 60, Sassy Southern NC Girl, Crafts, Creations, and More, and Lulu's Treasure Trove. That is my list. Boom. That, as Garden State Gardener Joe would say, boom.
Boom.
And that's in 2 days? Because the video just came out. 49 more. Are you going to sign up?
Yeah, I would like to see you sign up too. If you have no question is a dumb question. If you have questions, please
ask your questions right now.
Yeah, of course, Jan, you forgot about me.
Well, I shared her in a group that I have, and then I shared mine. So I shared her and me. I shared both of us. So, yeah.
I think it's fun, and if you want to make it fun when you do your little 3 to 5 minute video, do it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm hoping within a couple of hours I'll have some emails from you guys want to join. I do have a brand new email, and it is this one that's scrolling across the bottom. I changed from Yahoo Mail to Gmail. So the only thing that changed is the Gmail. Gmail's brand new.
No.
Heather is Milk and Honey Heritage Farms. Yeah, we need some men to join in. We've mostly got ladies right now. So, Jerry, you got to join in because we got so many girls in here.
There's all kinds of different channels already that have joined from different genres. And more people will be joining.
Just include, DJ, when you send your email, be sure to include both of your channel names in the email so I don't get confused. Say Travels and Gardening with DJ and whatever your other channel name is. Be sure to put that somewhere in your email.
Yeah.
So I can write that down.
Yeah.
Because it does get confusing when you start getting about, 80, 100, 200 emails.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, you have other things mixed in between, like people send you links to lives and different things. So you gotta weave through stuff. It's like,
Is Christine asking what my channel name is, or what?
Yeah, I told her earlier. Milk and Honey Heritage Farms.
Well, I wonder if she was wondering.
Well, tell us about your channel, Heather.
Oh, my channel's about a lot of things. Let's see. I have miniature Irish Dexter cows, chickens, goats. What else? Gardens. farming trees, crafting, sewing, cooking, herbal stuff. What else?
Yeah.
I don't know. Sweating.
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 Yeah, sweating myself. My garden kind of got eaten by bugs this year, so I actually already started amending. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do a little bit of amending in the morning and a little bit in the evening because it's so hot here in Texas, just to hopefully get everything done.
Right.
But yeah, there's quite a few. Yeah, there's quite a few. Oh, she counted how many crochet channels. That's hilarious.
Oh, I hope that
like I said, it's multiple. It's a multiple genre collaboration. We're going into. That's what makes it cool. My goal was to meet the genres together, to commingle the genres together. So that was part of my plan. No, yeah, it was. Sorry, I get weird sometimes. It was part. That was part of my plan. My plan was to meet the genres together. So yes, I said paper crafting, sewing, crochet, cooking, gardening.
If you do music or
logging,
mechanics or logging or not that kind of logging, but trees logging.
Okay, sounds good. You got a ways. You got to wait. You still have time to send those emails out. So
yeah,
no.
yeah.
Yes. Well, okay, I learned a very valuable lesson my first year in Fall Fest. This is the lesson I learned. When sending out emails for Fall Fest, do not send them out as groups. This is why. Because people start piling and piling and piling and piling, and I don't know who said what. It gets confusing after a while. So this year I sent them all individually, but I just copy pasted the paragraph is what I did. Yeah. So I literally, what day was I working on that? Saturday or Sunday? I think it was Sunday. Anyway, so yes, I did. I need to go through and do some more. But yeah, I did go through and email a lot of the channels from last year. And today I was on the phone with Heather and I was like, okay, I need to include CNC Farm. I need to include Bare Bones Living. Yeah. I need to include the budget preppers, different.
Yeah.
We added some.
If you're,
are you talking about my Critter Creek logo? Is that what you're talking about? Yes. Well, my old logo was designed by Trey at the Vineyard Chicks, but I did have one designed from Nikki at Critter Creek, and that's the purple logo. If that's what you're talking about, this is just my little temporary logo for Fall Fest. But yeah, somebody asked if they could use that as part of their thumbnail. You totally can. I'll try to put a few things on my community tab. So if you want a thumbnail, but you don't want to email me, I'll try to put a couple on there and you guys can just go grab them.
That's a good idea.
That'll be
a lot of times I'll screenshot things that I want to use.
Yeah.
For a thumbnail. So.
Yeah, it's quite a few crochet channels. I worked very hard. I've been working very hard at it, and I'm sure I'll get some more work done. I've also been going up on people's lives talking about Fall Fest.
Yeah, so invite all the people that you know to join in as a content creator.
Yes, and designed by Critter Creek.
And also for people to watch the videos and have some fun too.
Yeah, Critter Creek designed my logo, and that is a picture of me with my cat Curly Sue that passed away a few months ago. So he picked that picture, and literally I broke out into tears as soon as I saw the logo because it was my Curly Sue, and he did such a beautiful, wonderful job with it. And he picked purple, which is my favorite color. And then the words he put on the top, and then he put Texas. He's just so detailed. This guy is so talented.
He's good at noticing.
I cannot wait for Pinecone Fest. I'm going to have my Critter Creek design on my shirt. So I'm looking forward to that. Hi, Jamie. I wonder if Jamie's going to join Fall Fest 24.
I hope so.
That would be cool.
Does anybody have any questions on any of it? You can ask now, or if you come up with a question later on, that's fine.
I like her joke there. I'm a fun guy.
I like using that a lot.
Yeah, I actually picked Indiana Backyard Gardener's comment that she said early in the chat, which is share, share, share. The theme of Fall Fest 24 is I want people to share each other's entry videos when they start coming out on the 24th.
Yeah.
Or even if you're not a channel, but you just want to be helpful, you could share those out on your community tab. Because sometimes people don't have a channel, but they have a community tab. That is actually a thing.
Yeah, or sharing on other social media, sharing through texting, because maybe you have, somebody who doesn't get out much. If you share a video, they, or
some little old lady could sit there and just, type a little bit every day and join some stuff, and she might win. And I think that would really make her day just to get some cool prize in the mail, don't you think? I mean, I think winning like 50 to 80 prizes would be super cool. I mean,
oh my gosh, I have to tell this. I was at Walmart this weekend, and I always go by at the canning area just to see if they have anything new or interesting over there. And this lady with her family was standing there, and she's like, "Oh, look at these little," they were like little like spice jars. And she's like, "Those are so adorable. I could put tomato sauce in them." And this and that. And I'm like, you can't can that. And so she walked away, and I was really trying to keep my mouth shut. And I'm like, those are only good for dried herbs and dried things. And I was trying to be so nice. And then she like walked down the aisle, came back, and she ended up getting a whole bunch of cases that she was so excited she could put her tomato sauce in these jars that you can't can. They were just like screw on lids to put like dried product in. And I'm like, oh my God, she's going to kill her family with botulism. And then, it's going to come down.
Les to Crochet wants to donate some soap caddies for the content creators who share. I wrote your name down. I'm going to make a list in my notebook here that I have. I will write your name down. And anyone else, you can email me or text me if you have my phone number.
Oh, good. Yay.
And I went ahead, I decorated the front of my Fall Fest so I would know that it's so the other day I lost it, and hubby went around looking for it, and I said, there's channel stickers on the front of it. So that way it'll make it easier to find, because I'm putting all the names in here, and then anybody I've emailed and all the things is in the folder. And then I'm going to keep that. Now I'm going to keep that, and next year I'm going to turn around and use the same folder.
Yeah. Oh, good, Christine. I hope that you do join. And if you still have any questions or anything, please reach out to Gail. You can also reach out to me by email. My email's in my description if you're on my channel.
Yes.
You can ask questions, and we'll do our best to try to help you. If I don't know, I'll ask Gail. Reach out to Gail first, though.
This is a thing that I do. People don't know that I do, but this is the thing that I do. So all the people who join Fall Fest, all the people who are already on the list for Fall Fest, I went through last night and I put a couple of videos of each person into a playlist, to a watch later type list to do. So I'm going to support the channels who are in the collaboration. So I'm a supportive host, and I want to support you guys. So I'm going to put you in a playlist, and I do appreciate everybody who joins. And I hope that it, helps you grow your community. I really do care about that. I really do.
I think that's really exciting. Like, I can't wait to see like what happens and seeing like
Bye,
what
Christine.
new people come around. I think that's really exciting. And like I said, they could be mechanics or
Anything. Yeah, any genre is welcome. Any genre is welcome. Absolutely anything. You know, if you're a content creator and you want to grow your community.
Oh, I think I missed it, Serena. Did my questions get answered about basil pesto or the squash flowers? I saw them on the screen.
Uh-oh.
Answers. I missed it, Serena.
Let's see. Let me go back. I probably thought it was a joke and not a question. In her case specifically. Sorry.
Let's see what it was.
It's not to do with potatoes and onions. That was the joke. Okay, I'm trying to go back to all hers. I saw something with the word basil pesto, but for some reason I thought that was part of one of her jokes.
I think I just completely missed that one. I was probably yapping.
Oh no. I'm so sorry. You find it now. Oh. I'm sitting here browsing. I'm sorry, Serena. I can't find it.
Can you ask again, Serena?
So sorry. I thought it was a joke. So I didn't even ask Heather to respond to it because I thought it was a joke. And I remember pulling it up, though, because I remember the word pesto in there.
Yeah, I think I was.
I can get distracted really easily. So I probably pulled it up and then went over here to look at comments or was listening to her. Yeah, I can have squirrel moments with the best of them.
Me too. Yeah. So, yeah, I hope this made some people feel better. Or the people who are watching this later on.
How bad can the video be if it only needs to be 3 minutes long? Not that bad, right?
Yeah. Or it'll give you a chance to do something.
There it is. Here we go. Oh, no, that's not the question.
That's what she just said. Yeah, I don't know.
It's probably a gardening question.
Okay.
Oh, did she put it again?
Tell the female flower blooms. It could be 3 to 4 days or so before the female blooms. Yeah, there's not really much that you can do. Male flowers always come first before the female flowers. You just have to hope that they'll hang on until the female flowers do pop out. Sometimes people will plant more. Like if you only planted like one plant, maybe like next time plant 2 or 3. Yeah, there's not really anything you can do to make sure that they last longer. Maybe another male flower will pop out before the female flowers, like a little bit later on. So just keep watering and hoping that it all works out. But it, hopefully it does.
Yeah.
That's all I've got for that because there's not much you can do.
Yeah. Indiana Backyard Gardeners video today where Popsicle Heather makes a debut. She almost had me inspired to actually go out and plant some more stuff. But then I remembered all my problems and I was like, wow. I almost was inspired. But I am going to amend really well. So hopefully my plants will be healthy. And I'm going to surround them with all those yucky smelling stuff that they hate. So hopefully that'll work out. We'll see.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's going to be a lot of garden planning to set up for next year. I think I am good here for today. I think we've answered all the questions. I'm going to give you guys just a couple more minutes. If you have any if you have any more Fall Fest questions, put them in the chat real quick, or you can email them over to GailSouthernLiving@gmail.com.
There's a lot of stuff you could do, Serena. You can just cut the basil up in little bitty pieces and put them in ice cube trays with a little bit of water. so you can later use that in teas or to infuse in your water.
I do that for cilantro and I do that for mint. I
Yeah.
actually just take it off and put it into the ice cube trays, cover it with water, and then when you're ready for it, you can either thaw it, or if you're putting it in a soup or something, you just throw the whole ice cube in there.
Yeah. And then to make the pesto, there's like a lot of options you can do with the pesto. You're going to want to blend it up, and you'll want to add like a little bit of lemon juice if you want, or lime juice, or just water. You can add some garlic, onion, tomato, like seasonings, like garlic seasoning or chili seasoning or taco seasoning. I mean, there's a lot you can do. So maybe make a few different varieties depending upon what you like to eat. And you just blend it up, into, a paste. Is what you'll want to do. Don't add too much liquid or it'll be too runny. I mean, you have a lot of basil, so you could just add more basil leaves.
Yep.
If you do.
Sounds good. Well, I think we're ready to go ahead and end this live today. I appreciate all of you guys coming in. Thank you to you guys who watched us in the replay. And if you'll share this out on your community tab to get more information out about Fall Fest 24, please email me if you're interested in joining and comment on the registration video. The registration video has a pumpkin on the front of it, and everyone who joins needs to comment on that video. So I know you've watched it, seen it, heard the information, boom, and you got it all.
I know what you could do with your, sorry, Gail, male flowers is you could take a cotton ball or a Q-tip and go inside and go like, so here's the flower.
I've done that before.
Yeah, I don't want to, and you just go around and you could put a baggie over it and keep it out of the sunlight and see if you can then take that to the female flowers later.
Self-pollinate.
I don't know how long the pollen's good for. I don't know that one.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. But you
I've done the saving it, but I've done the self-pollinating thing.
Yeah, you can do that. Give that a try. It's worth it. Thank you guys so much for being here. Gail, Thank you so much for all your hard work and putting the Fall Fest 24 together.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for coming in, and thank you for coming up to be the person to ask the questions. So hopefully that made it easier for you guys to understand, coming from a different perspective. So
I hope
have a great day, and please send your email. Even if you're not ready to say you're in, email me your questions. Let me know what questions you have, and I will send you the digital copy of this if that will be helpful to you. So have a great night, guys, and see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.